What's up, listeners? Welcome back to another episode of the Jaftaf show, and we are the Jaftafs.
Yes, long time. We're discussing a new movie which is coming out. We're discussing the prequel of the movie which is coming out, which is Joker 1, directed by Todd Phillips, played by Joaquin Phoenix, aka the Joker. Man,
Yes,
I'm very excited to talk about this.
really. I remember when I watched this movie long time back. So at that time, I was like, okay, it's Joaquin Phoenix won Academy, right? It's a good thing, right? He did a pretty good acting. But now, when I watched this movie, after 2 3 years, I guess after 4 5 years, actually, I watched this movie again. And now there are some things that now I'm getting, and
Mhm.
it was very surprising for me, right? And hats off to Joaquin Phoenix, because when I was watching him, I was like, this is not Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes.
This is Joker, a new Joker
Yeah.
in town. And dude, I guess the whole, you know, let's story is separated, visuals are separated, but Joaquin Phoenix, how
Mhm.
he played this role, took this role from one place to another, and story was very simple, very very
Yes.
simple. There was no complication I could see in the story. Only there was this one part where I was surprised
Okay. Okay.
about, okay, about the woman that he was imagining,
Mhm.
he was imagining whatever the events that were happening. The first time when I watched this movie, I would have noticed it, but I forgot that part.
Yeah.
I remember the story, but I forgot that part. And now when I saw that, I was like, shit, there
Mhm.
is something wrong with this guy. You
Yeah.
know,
I totally can relate with you because apparently uh, Joker, Todd Phillips' Joker, is the first DC movie I watched in my entire life. After watching Joker, I came up started to watch DC Universe in order. So I don't know. I feel lucky that I started the journey of DC by watching the great movie, and that gave me a different perspective. Okay, DC movies are great, but one good thing I remember about this movie while watching it for the first time in theater, that I had no clue what Joker is. Like, I for me the Joker was like the guy who was a villain for Batman, and the guy who makes smile and talks shit to Batman, or like makes chaos. That was my general perspective of Joker, because I didn't know the character. Like I know one quote from Joker is like, if you're good at something, never do it for free. Uh, I just know only these typical like uh, things I knew about the Joker. But I was like, when I stepped into the theater, I was hoping that the old Joker, Heath Ledger's Joker, would appear here. I was like, did I come to the wrong show? Then I was like, oh shit, this is different universe. I didn't know what is the universe concept and all. But but great part was like when I completed watching the movie in theater, I went into that deep stage where this movie made me like more deep. It made me like calm, because this is not very lighthearted movie at all. It makes you kind of depressed and make you sad. So the whole theme of the movie itself was very sad and very depressing and very it gives you an omniscience feeling. So, and it was very strange that for the first time in my life I saw audience standing up and clapping for the performance when the title credits came on the screen. So I was like, I was watching the DC movie for the first time in theater, and I'm seeing audiences standing up and clapping for the movie. Like that was like moments I cannot forget, and that was something special. So this is how I got introduced to DC Universe and Joker. From that day, like I've been discovering who is this Joaquin Phoenix guy, what does he do, how many films have he done. So from there, the journey started, and here we are now in 2024. I am just waiting for the premiere of Joker 2, where I'm gonna see in the best screen possible in India. So I'm just excited for the part two, what it brings. So yeah,
You know, now we think about part two. You know,
yeah,
there were it's going to be so amazing
yeah,
that because in Joker 1, Arthur Fleck was the guy who was totally alone,
yes,
right? And at the end of the movie, people start admiring him for the
yeah,
wrongs that he did,
yes, yes,
right?
yes.
Right. So that was the glimpse in the movie where people were actually looking up to him, right? Otherwise, in the entire movie, everybody was looking down
Yes,
on
yes,
him.
yes.
Everybody, right? So we got used to this feeling like how he's going to behave,
Mm-hmm.
right? From the beginning to the end, like in the first sequence of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first sequence of the movie, like kids were beating the shit out of him,
Yes, yes.
right? And then his colleagues are always making fun of him,
Yes, yes.
right?
He got
And
blasted.
uh, and then we got to know that why he was so slim, because he was like malnutrition was the reason.
Yes,
When he
yes.
got to know about like what has been happening in his life, and it
Mm-hmm.
was a lie,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
So in the whole movie we could see that everybody was looking down on him, every
Yes.
single body, right? But at the end of the movie, the low lives
Yeah.
the low lives
Yeah.
saved him
Yeah.
and started looking up to him,
Yes.
and like admiring him for the things that he did,
Mm-hmm.
right? So what I like about this movie is this movie shows us how dark the Joker is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it also shows us uh, the darkness of the people who are sitting
Uh,
above us.
okay, okay, wait, wait. This movie doesn't show how dark Joker is. It shows how Arthur Fleck is dark.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So he's the Joker, right?
See, this part one, like I consider this is not Joker film. I consider it as a Arthur Fleck's film, which happened to become Joker because he was consequences made him become Joker.
You know, Joker is just a name.
Yes,
So
yes.
I am giving Joker as a name for Arthur Fleck.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about the Joker that makes us laugh. It's not about the Joker who said to be clown. No,
Yes.
their Joker is Arthur Flex only. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just calling him Joker,
Yes, yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I loved that shot when he told Murray that when you put me out there, just call me Joker.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
it doesn't mean he was also saying that I'm not a political
Mm.
identity here, and he was not showing him as a clown.
Yes, yes, yes.
He is Joker, and he is defining how Joker can be so terrified.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what I meant by that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the what point I'm saying is like we could see like Joker in this movie how dark he was,
Mm-hmm.
right? But this movie never actually hides the part where other people were also dark. The people who are not low life.
Mm-hmm.
If you talk about Murray, if you talk about those three guys that he killed
Mm-hmm.
in the
Subway.
subway station,
Yeah.
those were also not good guys.
Yes.
They were like making fun of him. They were making that woman uncomfortable, and anything could have happened if Arthur wouldn't have been there. They could
Yes.
have raped that woman,
Yes.
right? So that was a good thing about this movie, that it was able to show that whatever pushed a person to this extent,
Mm-hmm.
whatever pushed Joker to become a person like this, has its own reasons. He was already
Yeah, yeah,
uh, dug from his mind,
yeah.
and then people pushed him too much.
He actually says this in stage, right? Next to Murray, like how
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
like mentally ill loner guy. So
He was so yeah. And you know, now in the second part, when Harley Quinn's character is also going to be there,
yeah,
that would be interesting
yeah, yeah.
to see that new depth of this character,
Mm-hmm.
how he's going to perform with a co-star,
Yes, yes.
because Joker thinks that he's a star in in this Gotham City,
Yes, yes.
literally. And when he's going to find a co-star, then we'll see how it is going to work.
Hmm.
But I want the real thing that I want to see is whether this Joker is ever going to meet Batman or.
I think yes, because in Joker 1, if you have seen properly, during the accident scene, uh, one of the Joker kills the Wayne family.
Right,
So,
right.
and one more time they show him when,
That was very evident. That was very evident,
ha
actually.
ha,
Everybody could have like imagined that what is going to happen at that
yeah.
particular sequence.
So probably like that kid might grow old, like they'll fast forward time for 10 years or like I don't know, like then he might come as a Batman. And but I'm not keeping any expectations from part 2 because uh, part 2 I don't think Batman will appear. They might tease the Batman for the part 3, I guess, because I'm not sure. But yeah. And one more thing, I'm really excited because part 1, in the Joker part 1, like majority of the film is is not real. Like it's all taking place in Arthur Fleck's mind. So we don't know, like, is the Arthur Fleck killed those guys, or like the incident what happened, or like what's going on in this family, what's going on, is it like really happened to him or just like it's in mind? Because at the end of at end shot, we what do you say, that guard says like, what's so funny? He says, I remembered a joke. She says, could you like share me the joke? He says,
Psychiatrist, the
ha
doctor
ha.
who came to.
He said that you wouldn't get it. So that line made me realize that whatever we saw in the movie, that might be not real. It's all in his mind when he was in the jail. I don't know.
Actually, he is in the mental hospital,
Yes, yes, yes.
not no, means Arkham
Uh,
mental hospital, I guess. Yeah.
Arkham Asylum, I
No, no.
guess.
Asylum is like a jail.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Asylum is like a jail, and in many of the games of Batman, I guess I saw that Bruce Wayne is the guy who is introducing Arkham Asylum, and then keeping all these characters there. So
Hmm.
that was one of the interesting part of that game, because in that game Joker was the main villain.
Okay.
So he was taking care, and that is the only game of Batman
Hmm.
that allows you to go inside Arkham Asylum.
Okay, okay,
Or in any other Batman game, you are not able to go inside Arkham Asylum.
okay, okay.
And in that the game name is Batman Return to Arkham Asylum is there.
Hmm.
It is very interesting, like how Joker invades the entire Arkham Asylum, and how Batman go and
Hmm.
uh, chase him, because there was this venom that he was taking inside of him, and he changes himself. That
Okay,
was
okay.
a story of the game. So yeah, as I was saying, that he was in the mental hospital. Like we could see like people running
Hmm.
after him
Yeah.
when he killed the doctor, right? And we could see as the movie proceeds, we could see like uh, to make himself more liberal,
Yeah.
he is not backing off,
Hmm.
right? Every single time when he killed somebody,
Hmm.
right? It made him realize that it is making him happy because the rage is coming out.
Yeah, yeah,
And
correct.
he also realized that that is the only way he likes to express himself, because when he
That's
laughs,
that's a really bad way to put it.
and and how sadly, like, Arthur Fleck has this condition where he continuously laughs,
Yes,
and
yes.
the Joker character cannot stop laughing.
Hmm. Because
So
he's a clown.
this is also great.
So when I saw this movie for the first time, there were so many parts that I missed because I didn't know what was this movie and what was this giving for the audience as mine. So first time when I saw it, it looked great, but there were so many parts that I missed. But when I rewatched it for multiple times here and there, I kind of revisit this movie. Uh, then, like recently, before this show, like recently I watched this movie. There I realized the depth of the movie where the Joker character is portraying the reality of life. That uh, that he says a dialogue, right? Like nobody's civil anymore. So like
Hmm.
he's
In the show, right?
yes,
In the show.
he's portraying that like he says that, right? Like nobody thinks like what's the other side when other side of the people when it
Who is
happens
the
to,
other person? Who is the other person? Nobody thinks
yeah,
that.
nobody thinks of it and nobody's civil anymore. So that statement is it kind of gives me goosebumps when I hear it. Like that's like the hard hitting statement, and it fits right there. And he points at to Moray that uh, like even you are not what do you say, like,
You are awful. He
yeah,
said, like clearly he
you're
says, you
awful
are awful.
because you played my clip on the TV. And like I don't know, like he had like certain type of grudges. And like basically he is like the guy who just wants to be in his own world, but the world what he's living in there is not uh, good. It's everyone is awful to him. It's not like everyone is awful to him, it's like the circumstance becoming like that. Because if you remember that the scene where like he was just entertaining people in the first scene where he was just entertaining the streets, and some rookie kids comes and like beat the shit out of him, and he breaks the board. So when he comes back to his workspace, there his manager says that if you don't return this board, I'm gonna cut from your paycheck. So there you can see this expression that he's kind of not happy, and like he's controlling his rage. And cut to we see the next shot where he's kicking the garbage. That scene, like, oh shit, man, like I don't know, like it scares the shit out of me because uh, it see, reality is different, but when you acting it, you have to like perform the scenes. So I don't know how Joaquin Phoenix did it, but it was crazy. And later he goes to other uh, shows where he performs small gigs here and there, and one of his friends gives him gun just to keep him like for the safety. And like he apparently plays he goes to a hospital like where he dances, and like and his gun falls down, and like again he is kicked out of the job. There like I could see that because his job went, he had like hell lot of frustration. And there you can see that after the frust
Even that guy, he ratted him out. Not
yes.
even ratted him out, he actually backstabbed him. That Arthur was asking me to have
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah.
like 3 mm, whatever that gun
Yes,
was,
yes.
right?
Because because of that scene, like he was very frustrated and very angry at the moment because this is the second time he's losing his job. And like that's the reason he was just going to his house. There the incident takes place in the subway, where he was into his own mind space, but still like people like misunderstood him.
There was a line actually, it was broken.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Those three guys na actually pushed him so much. Like, why the hell are
yeah,
they beating the shit out of me? I didn't even do anything.
yeah.
You know, uh, I also, one of the direction approach that I like in this movie
Hmm.
is when the movie starts, where the name
Yes, yes.
Joker first time comes,
Bro,
right?
that was
So
great.
that shot, that particular shot, we could see from there, we can see like the shallow depth of field
Mm-hmm.
shows like how isolated the character is from
Yes.
the beginning when he was there, even when he was removing the makeup when he was in the bus trying to make the kid laugh. And
Mm-hmm.
then the woman says, like, don't do that. And slowly, slowly, when he committed the first crime and then he's sitting in the bus, then slowly, slowly, we can see that the depth of field is not that shallow.
Mm-hmm.
Means he has becoming powerful
Mm-hmm.
on screen, that he is not like isolated anymore. He is trying to make himself part of the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that scene when he kills one of his former colleagues,
Yes,
when
yes.
they both come, one of that midget guy and
Uh-huh.
one, that is the same guy who was in True Detective season one, who was a serial killer at the end when both Woody and
Oh,
he
okay.
he's the same guy. When I saw him
The
again, I
green
was like,
guy.
shit. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Crazy.
he's the same guy. So when I saw him, I was watching this movie again,
Yeah, yeah.
so I was like, shit,
Nice.
this is crazy, man. Keeping him in this movie, this is crazy. So yeah, as I was saying, when that particular sequence came for the very first time, when I saw this movie first time, like I was not expecting that he's going to kill that guy. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that sequence, the blood on his face, and that shot where the whole wall is red on the left side and his
Yes.
face is red from right side, and that midget guy, that dwarf guy, was like standing there and he was unable to open the door.
Oh, damn. That was actually funny and sad at the same time.
That was crazy. That was, it actually, people would not be expecting that particular scene, that how intense that scene was, dude.
Yeah,
It
yeah, yeah.
was so intense, dude. Like
Yeah.
he was not even ready for it, but he just I when I was watching right now, I thought maybe the cops would have came, but then I realized, oh, now he's going to kill a
Mhm.
guy, and dude, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah, like one more thing I really like about this film is that he has so many thoughts going on his head. Like his dream was, I mean, like his not dream, but his wish was that he wants to come into the TV show of Moraes, where like he wants to be as an audience or as a guest. Like first time, he just imagines that he's one of the audience in that. He interacts with him and uh, so we get to know that's all dream sequence. Like it's not real. And there was one more scene like where he gets invited to the show and he performs and rehearses in his house in the sitting in sofa,
Hmm.
like he just plays his TV and the TV runs and he's coming from that from his room to hall, that he's coming sitting in the sofa and he's acting that,
That
oh
mise en scène is very nice.
yes, yes.
That mise en scène, I loved it.
Yeah, he comes and sit in the sofa and he greets the host like yes, and he's like, how about a joke? And then he comes and shoots himself. He's just rehearsing his the for the main act. But man, like I don't know, like it's very sad and very great to see that what type of performance an actor can deliver on screen when given to him. You know what? Like when I completed watching this movie, and I had a thought like, okay, now this movie is goat. Like for centuries, it's gonna be remembered, and it's a historic film. Like this movie has made history. But other sad thing I come up to I think about it that few years back, Heath Ledger,
Heath
the
Ledger,
Heath
Heath
Ledger,
Ledger, yeah.
the OG Joker who played it, he apparently is no more because of his role. So it's a constant fear.
He died actually in 2008,
Yeah, yeah,
before even receiving Oscar.
yeah, yeah.
So
Because he played some intense role in the Joker film, in the Dark Knight. So that's one of the reason that he is no more. So
really, is it a fact or you are just saying it?
like I've read it somewhere that he was going into some mental issues. So a lot of people were connecting that he had did this intense role, so that led him to change his personality something. So a lot of speculations, I've seen it. So that's a constant fear I have for Joaquin Phoenix as well, that he is doing this intense role. So uh, I don't know, like I have this.
Well, Joaquin Phoenix is a great actor, and I've seen his other roles as well.
Yeah.
And
His recent his,
but in this,
his
but
recent
in
film came
this,
right, Napoleon.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It came in last year. It came,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right?
No, no. This year,
2024
2024. Yeah.
in the beginning.
I don't know where which month it came, but it came in this year. Because you know what, like one more shocking thing I got to know about Joaquin Phoenix is he completed Joker Part One, and right after Joker Part One, his new movie came, Her, and the transition
No,
from
no, no, no.
yeah,
No, no. Her came not after. I don't know. Let me check. Let me check.
yes, yes,
This is this is a confusion. Let me check. Her. Yes. No, her came in 2013.
13.
I
No,
was yes, yes, yes. Her came in 2013. I watched this movie a long back. So that is the point.
oh, okay, 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 okay,
Yes,
okay.
exactly.
Because I don't know, like when Joker Part One came, her movie was trending everywhere. So I thought like this is a second movie, because uh, because I got confused because Joker one, how his body was, how the character was, and in her is completely different. So I was like, okay, this guy is
I'm
great.
I'm I'm telling you, I have watched her, and the guy who is in Joker is not Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's not Joaquin Phoenix. He just broke the boundaries, and that is very great that they gave him this condition of continuous laughing that pushed
Ah,
him so much that it took us into the character. Like this condition, like sometimes we get irritated, like why this guy is kept on laughing, right?
mm-hmm.
But but we could see like he sometimes choke when he laughs, and
Yes,
that thing it was pretty great, like how he is acting.
he's making it more realistic. That
You know, when he was meeting the doctor who was giving him the medication,
yes, yes,
right?
yes,
So at that time also that's how the sequence starts
yes.
after the after that incident,
Title,
beating incident,
yeah,
when he goes to her and he is like smoking, laughing.
extreme close-up
That
shots.
that was crazy. I was telling you, it was very shallow. So
Mm-hmm.
it was showing like how isolated the character in real life is. He is so alone.
Yeah, you know the best part of this, like there are so many extreme close-up shots which look great on big screen. You can see the
Yeah,
great
I could.
details.
This is 65 sensor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The sensor they use 65. That's why everything is looking so big, especially the shallow scenes. No, they were
Yes.
looking so big. I
Yeah,
wanted to watch this.
yeah.
That's why I'm very excited about the second part, because if this kind of approach is going to be there, it would be crazy to
Obviously,
watch on
like
big screen.
I think the same cinematographer is returning. I guess, like I'm not sure. I've not read it, but 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 for me the most highlight part is like suddenly you see that Joker is fallen down in the first, and there's like this big title, and in theater I got mad like, oh this so big credits, but that was like great moment. Like I wish I want to see it once more, like just see the scenes, and the end, like where he was just smoking cigarette, and you get extreme close up shot where everything is white. There it's extreme close up shot. There also you can see great detail. As soon as that scene came, right, like imagine like whole movie was in complete dark, like black tones, dark tones. Suddenly that scene came, light. Everyone got light. Like even we got like, oh, there's so much light in the screen now.
Mhm.
So that was great
Nice.
because it was two extreme close-up
Yeah.
shots, right? And the scene was white, so everyone was like I could see that everyone moved their faces because constantly for 1.5 hours you were into dark, dim light, because whole movie has a dim light sequence, and suddenly at the end, like, you
Mhm.
see a lot of light. So that's the magic of big screen, like.
Yeah, man, literally. But 65 mm actually showed its potential, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah,
was crazy too. Everything was, you know, that those shallow scenes, I loved those shallow scenes, that
yeah.
was giving us the idea that how good the production was.
Mm-hmm.
Production was so epic, lighting was so awesome.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah,
know,
yeah,
it was crazy, dude. The camera work, everything.
yeah.
It was it's a piece of art. This
Oh,
movie is a
obviously.
piece of art.
How could we forget the that stair sequence?
Yes, it was crazy. Every single sequence, I just loved it. I just don't know.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was like every particular sequence has given to a team, a separate team, and those guys are working all together,
Mm-hmm.
given by the direction.
Yeah,
So it was crazy, man, and I just loved it, and I'm very excited to watch the second part.
yeah. I even like the fact where, like, he gets ready for the show, and he comes into his attire, the Joker attire, where he enters the lift.
He turns
Yeah,
right in the lift.
yeah. He
Yeah.
paints his body. He paints his tongue. He puts the dye in his hair and gets ready and come to the lift. And there he comes down and he walks down the stairs. That stage sequence itself, the lighting is so good, and like the some shots from top angle shots where he just kicks his feet
Mm.
upon in the air. Man, I don't know, that scene takes me somewhere else because uh, that's like well shot, well executed, well choreographed, and he's feeling that. You know that's the scene where Arthur Fleck as an character, he feels himself because he is free. He's free from uh, like everything, and he just becomes more lifelike, and he start dancing, and there two cops comes and disturbs him, like, stop, stop, and he runs away. Even that chase sequence also is very great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially in the subway.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
I'm just imagining like when the director would be shooting that stair sequence, and when he
yeah.
was watching Joaquin Phoenix, like how he is doing it,
Oh,
he would be like, "Shit, man, what am I encountering right now?" And
yeah,
it would be like, at that time when directors want the actors to perform
yeah, yeah,
like like
yeah,
this, and they'll be like, "Shit, man, I don't want to watch in the camera through the camera.
yeah,
I want to watch in real, like how is he
yeah.
doing it?
You
It
know, you
would
know
be
what,
crazy."
you know what, like, if I get to make movies, such movies like this, as a director, that would be like, okay, I'm done, I'm satisfied with my life, I'm okay, that's it. That would be moment for me, because I'll be like, okay, now I've seen everything. I would just go into that state of mind.
It is giving me goosebumps right now.
Same,
If
same.
I am directing something and the actor is performing like this, and you'll be like, "Shit, dude,
Yeah, yeah.
shit." It's
That,
it's it's now out of my league, actually,
yeah, yeah.
literally. But
That,
obviously, director performed pretty good as well. What the direction was pretty crazy. But still, because Joaquin Phoenix was not there, it was not Joaquin Phoenix.
yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
was somebody else, and it was great. And that's why, it was without any saying, he took the Oscar.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
He just took it.
I I'm
And
just I'm just hoping
what
that,
an iconic role this is.
yeah,
The
yeah.
last guy who did it got the Academy, and this
Yes.
guy, he got the Academy.
I
Literally.
I hope in the Batman movie where the Joker is getting introduced, I hope
Mhm.
he keeps that Joker status top on the top. I hope, because now the bars are too high now. He needs to cross that bar.
But I don't know whether that actor is that good, because I
Hmm.
have seen him performing in other movies as well. And
We never
The
know.
kind
We never know.
we'll see about that because uh, I don't see any bar going over what kind of role that Joaquin Phoenix did.
Mm-hmm.
Because Joaquin Phoenix has developed a tone for Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Invented a tone for Joker.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because in The Dark Knight
Yeah, yeah.
movie, The Dark Knight, Joker was a criminal
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
right from the beginning only.
Yes, yes,
Like
yes.
his mindset was like that only, that I
Mm-hmm.
am a criminal. I want to like make people not laugh,
Rob,
but make
rob,
people cry, rob.
rob money,
Right.
destroy buildings.
Yeah. But Arthur's vision was not like that.
Yeah.
He was like a cockroach, and he realized that a cockroach cannot be killed even when you give them poisonous gas,
Yes, yes,
you know.
yes.
So he made that thing a power of him,
Yeah, yeah,
of
yeah.
his. And but so I'm telling you, he developed or invented a new tone for Joker. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I never say that Jared Leto set a tone for Joker.
Oh, no, 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 no,
He
no,
was
no.
he was not there. He
Yeah.
was not there. It was just a role and he performed it.
You know one funny
That's
thing.
it.
Like the first time when I saw the movie, uh, Justice League. Uh,
Suicide Squad.
no, no. I watched him first time in the Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League.
2000s. Okay, okay.
So first time when I watched it, I didn't realize that Joker came and went on the screen. Second time, third time when I watched it, then I saw it. Oh, it's a Joker. Like
When did he came on screen
at the
in
end,
2007?
Justice League. There were two versions of Justice League, right? Justice League normal and just Zack Snyder's Justice League. So he had come in two versions.
In
So
the second version. In the second
in both
version.
versions, Justice League
Okay, I guess he would have came when there was this
desert scene.
dream sequence,
Ah,
desert
yes,
scene.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
So
Aquaman's girlfriend was also there in that particular sequence where she wanted to kill Superman, I guess.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
let's
I
not go to
remember.
Aquaman girlfriend.
Oh, what was
Let
her name? I forgot.
let's
I
not go
forgot
there.
that.
Let's not go there. So I didn't even realize this guy's Joker. Like I was reading. So I usually what I do, I watch movie, I go to Reddit and just see what's going on. So there I got to know that one of the guy posted, did you see how Joker was performed? Then I got to know. Then I revisited that scene to see where Joker is because I didn't see Joker anywhere. Then I saw, okay, oh, okay, this guy's Joker. So I don't know, like that's how I felt. But yeah, Jared
Well,
Leto, he didn't set the tone.
no, he was not Joker. I don't know. I don't feel like that he was a
Yeah,
Joker. He was just a guy who was a clown.
yeah,
Won't say that he was a Joker.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I respect Jared Leto. He's a great actor.
Yes, yes.
He was a superb actor in Dallas Buyers Club. It's just the Joker.
he was not a good fit for this role.
Yeah, this he could the bar that was set by who Heath Ledger and
Yes,
the bar that was set by Joaquin Phoenix. They developed a tone for the character.
yes,
They
yes.
show the evilness of it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, evilness. But in Jared Leto's role, I was like that he is a regular villain. He
Hmm.
is not Joker.
You know one more interesting thing, like in future if they gonna make uh new Joker because till now we have seen only the what do you say DC Elseworlds films such as the Batman
Mhm.
Joker Part One and different films and spin-off is Penguin. So there we have got to see Jokers from different universes, but you are not realizing that still DC main timeline is about to start, and you know what, like people will have pressure that okay, Elseworlds Joker is set great tone. Now actors have pressure on them that they have to perform very good so that they could match those standards. I could just feel that actors have so much pressure. Who is gonna perform Joker now? So it's a very tough thing now. Because if the actor doesn't perform well, they're gonna get backlash or the movie won't perform well.
Mhm.
So it's gonna negatively
It would be
impact.
a gamble. It's like a gamble, you know. If the
Yeah,
actors doesn't work, it would be a gamble, and people are going to
yeah,
like
yeah.
actually go on riots, just like the people get on riots in
I,
this
I
movie.
I'm gonna be in the riot. Like if the Joker is not good in DC.
And then people are actually going to pull Joaquin Phoenix out of his house and
Yeah,
stand him on the
yeah,
like on the car, like, dude, you should do it.
yeah.
Nobody else should
He's
do it.
like, get up, get up, get up.
That would be crazy, dude. That
Yeah,
would be a real Joker story.
yeah. Because even I'm excited to watch Batman 2, where the Joker is gonna get introduced. So,
Mhm.
but I just want uh, this thing to be continued rather than the Batman, the Joker. But let's see how the actors perform.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Let's see, let's see.
yeah, and I'm real excited for the part two because this is going to be musical. Because musical films are hard to pull, and this is a dark movie, and that's musical. So I don't know how are they going to perform it and how are they going to manage it. That would be really amazing to watch. Let's see.
But this time it is not going to be another day of sun like La La Land. It is going
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
be
yeah. La
something
La
else.
Land, but dark edition.
Yes. The Joker Land.
Yeah.
And it is not going to be another day of sun, but another day of dark.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Actually, you're given a nice title for the part two episode, the Joker Land.
Yeah. Well,
That's a
well,
nice.
let's see how it works out.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited, and let's watch this movie
Yes,
and tell the audience how it is. And
yes,
how, yeah.
yes.
So yeah, man, I guess this is it from my side.
Yeah, I'll
Yes,
just
I'm
I'll
good.
just keep up with this. I'll explore more in part two. So
Yes.
yes, guys, we are almost at the end of the show, and this is our thoughts. If you have any thoughts, please let us know in the comment section. And we want to know your experience while watching the film and what scenes are your favorite. Please let us know in the comments. We'll be glad to hear.
Yes. Guys, like and subscribe to the Jaftaf show.
Yes.
And come on, guys, you are watching but
Uh,
not subscribing. Please do it.
shit. I just remembered one thing. Like I didn't say this. Like I had written this that you remember the scene where he was about to kill Murray on like screen. There he was like, "Could you perform a joke for us?" And he says he takes his book and he reads, like flips the pages, and there it was written that uh, I just hope my death makes more sense than my life.
Sense. Yes.
I was like, oh shit, man, that's like deep. So yeah,
How frustrated he was.
not sense, man. Like,
Hmm.
man,
Crazy.
it's a good movie, man. Like
Hmm. But not everybody can watch it.
yeah, 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 yeah. Not everyone's cup of tea.
But it is
So
ours.
yeah, I usually love this genre. So
No, dude, it was crazy, man. It was, I was so fascinated. I was so, like, it was so aspiring to watch Joaquin Phoenix performing this role, you know. I
yeah, yeah,
was, I was not seeing as, not just as like, oh, this character is so dark and stuff and stuff. I was like, dude, how good you are, dude. You are
yeah,
so awesome. Literally, how you're managing, how you're making yourself choke like this.
yeah. Yes,
It was crazy. All right, dude. I guess we should wrap this up here
yeah,
so
yeah.
that
We
so
could
that
we could
audience
we
can
could
also
come up with
consume.
part two episode. So yeah,
Yes.
guys. So this is our side. This is from our side, and yes, see you for the next episode, which is gonna be part two. So we'll
Yes.
directly meet you on that episode. Till then, just drop your
Okay, guys.
comments, drop on the comments, and yeah,
Yes.
keep watching other episodes as well. Yes, we're signing off, and